How much money do you need to have saved for your retirement? If you're wondering if you've saved enough, you're not going to want to miss today's conversation. Hi, I'm Kristen Oakley here with Michael Mare. He is the Executive Vice President of Nova Financial. The reality is we are living longer than we ever have before. And with that comes the fear of running out of money. And I know, Michael, you meet with so many folks who probably come into your office, and that's the number one question they have is, have I saved enough? But really at the heart of that question is, am I going to be okay, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's like you say, it's a deeper question. It's like really a question of safety. And it's a question, like so many financial questions, that is going to be very dependent on lifestyles and spending habits. And so, the question of have I saved enough? Believe it or not, there's people out there who can live on just Social Security if that's the level of lifestyle that they choose.
Right.
And there's others who are used to spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. So
it's all relative, right?
It's all relative. We've got to learn a bit about you to answer that question, have you saved enough? But often the question, there's usually that question's being asked, post 50 years old. Sometimes people have done pretty good accumulation and they're really asking, can I retire early? I'm 50 or 55. Gosh, do I have enough to retire? And then we crunch the numbers and we find out, based on your lifestyle and, how much you spent.
Right.
And what you picture in retirement. It's a very different answer if you are going to, spend your time gardening and going and fishing in the local river versus the person who says, well, we're going to tour Europe and we're going to do river cruises and see all the great cities of the world. Very different price points on those factors. So
yes, and there's no right or wrong answers with that, right? But that must bring you so much joy when folks come in and say, this is what I want to do for retirement. Show me how I can make that happen.
Yeah, the best thing for me is being able to help people make their dreams come true. A lot of people work really hard, save a long time, and they defer a lot of those dreams. I talk a lot about balance, living today, a good life, but saving for tomorrow for retirement. But a lot of people, especially a lot of the older clients, have a very strong, I don't want to call it old-fashioned, but good, strong work ethic, maybe a little old-fashioned. But they just saved and saved and saved. And so to then be able to take the resources that they have so carefully stored up over the years, and then help them realize their dreams in retirement. At the same time, creating a system where we know we're not going to ever run out. They can't possibly outlive their resources. So being able to help them do that is very, very rewarding.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's been said that it's not so much about your lump sum, but your ability to take what you've saved and turn it into income for yourself that's going to last you throughout the rest of your life.
Right.
So when folks come in, I'm sure there might be a misconception of, I need to have a magic number. I need to have a certain amount.
Yeah.
How do you help folks figure out their income in retirement?
Yeah, and there is no magic number. Media, they like to have, this is the equation, this is it, this is the number. No, you hit it when you said it's income generation. There's still some people out there who have pensions. There's retired military, there's retired law enforcement, there's retired fire, and there's even a few companies out there still paying pensions that are going to pay that person for the rest of their life. So there you got a foundation. But the question is, what do you do with the money? I like to build, I call it the retirement machine. I'm building a machine. And I'm in the Coast Guard Auxiliary. So I like to use, ship analogy that we build a ship that's going to get you through any storm and it's never going to stop. It's going to get you to the finish line, whatever the finish line is. And when you do that, it's, like I said, it's not a magic number. It's what do we do with that? I like to have a portion be guaranteed income. I like a foundation to be guaranteed. Part of that guarantee is Social Security, but part of it is other ways that we create an annuity fed type income that is guaranteed. Remember, an annuity, and they've gotten, sometimes the word tarnished. When they're used correctly in a plan, it's simply insurance. It's transferring risk. So you take a portion of money and you create a guaranteed pension-like income. So then we have Social Security. We've got another guaranteed source of income. Then we use other parts of the portfolio to create more income, but that is still completely liquid. We use other parts of the portfolio to have some dividend-paying equities because we got to keep up with inflation. So it's building a well-rounded machine, and it's not a cookie cutter. It's built custom to each client based on what they've accumulated, what they have available, what resources they have available. And what their visions are.
Yes, well, clearly so much goes into building the retirement machine. Michael,
Yeah.
Thank you. If you're watching and you want help putting your retirement machine together, the team of Nova Financial would love to be able to help and serve you and provide you with your very own complimentary financial plan. To connect and receive yours, simply visit novafinancialcolorado.com or call the number you see on the screen below.